Welcome you guys back into my nice and beautiful video. But guess what? Today's a nice and beautiful day because why? Today you get to speak more words. There's nothing else to do other than speaking more words today. I promise you, if you want to go and be much greater in what you're doing today, you have to do more words. I promise you now, I just went and done some rhythm words today and done some nice and beautiful competency words. Do you understand what that means? Then guess what? Keep reading. Understand, but guess what? Every single day I'm connecting words together. I'm making sure that no matter what, that as I'm really growing, I'm throwing words at you so that it confuses you. Understand? I promise you, when you understand that if you're in confusion today, then listen to that in the language. Every single day I'm understanding that no matter what, that as I'm growing, every single day I'm leveling up. I'm leveling up to become more. I need to be a competency card of something of vigor every single day. I have to make sure every single day I have those nice and beautiful words in my vocabulary to be able to throttle you in a way that you're doing better. In a sense, so when I'm understanding that when you're in fright or you're actually someone who understands in life something, then guess what? Make sure you understand that you're never in fright, but make sure every single day you learn to lift people. Because that's how you actually learn how to go and be a fruitful star. Because then you understand every single day how to go and do greater. Make sure you understand that no matter what you're doing today, you have to be a primal star, and you have to understand straight away how to go and pronounce your aspects of life in the colors of the sky. You must understand every single day if you're using metaphors upon something of life, and you're making sure you're using those vibrancies every single day of life to make sure that no matter what, you understand how to go and live life with yourself every single day, to go and really dwell upon something that's actually helping you move forward. But you must understand every single day that when I go into my nice and beautiful, frivol way of life, I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning how to really dwell upon life. I'm making sure that I have more enough. I'm making sure I'm very successful. I'm making sure I bless I all the time. I make sure every single day I'm always learning how to go and do the best kind of aspects of life quickly. Because what's important is understanding every single day that you're going and growing. And make sure all the time that no matter what, that nobody can get in your way once you're speaking more words. Because when you're speaking more words, you can travel wherever you want. But the best way to travel really is go in the woods. Travel in the woods. Go somewhere in the woods and understand that no matter what, that you feel that you need to have in terms of that you need to be with them, to be with words. When you understand, much more compassion here, if you understand. Go that way. Go the words of that in terms of life. But understand that it's never about having sex with them, like other people having sex with them. Make sure you understand that what's important for you is understanding how to go and be with the words of that. But that's how you deserve it. You're never suffering for that. You're never someone who never understands anything, but understand how to break the limits of other people. Because other people are just teaching other people to fuck all day long with pleasure and do nothing else. Because that's caveman stuff and cavewoman. Understand? But today, it's more about making sure that you understand straight away that if you're looking at them and you understand that you have more words than them, and you have something more than them every single day, then plan every single day to understand that you just have to speak more words and travel in that. And travel in the words. And yes, you'll learn. But guess what? Somebody's listening to you all the time. Someone's always talking to you. Because somebody's listening to you. And if somebody's listening to you, then you have something to say. And when you have something to say, then other people are your followers and your fans forever. So understand that no matter what, if you're learning how to go and do a greater job, it's more words. And the more words you work for, the better for you. And that's how you actually have an eternal life. Is more words. And every single day, speak more words, speak more words, and speak more words, and speak more words. Approach it's an ethical manner of life. Approach it's the best way of life. Approach it's the best way to be. And it's the best way to say something more. So every single day, if you want to go and really grow yourself, to understand how to explore that. Explore that. Is that suffering for you? It's never suffering unless you make it suffering. Make sure you understand that you can go into that and you can see that they never want you there. They never want you to be with them. Understand? But what you do, I understand. But what you do is go with yourself and go understand that it's just the way they are because they have no word I, man. But guess what? Why do you even need them? Go away from them. Go somewhere else because you understand your new habits and their habits. Look at the differences between your habits and their habits. You have so much. You have so much better habits than them. They are unable to even have patience with you. They are unable to even be around you because you're such a spotlight. When you grab the spotlight in front of them, and they just get jealous of you, regardless. So regardless of whether or not what's in terms of what's happening around you, that if you ever meet with them and you're the spotlight in their hearts, gosh, they get jealous of you. Do you need those people around you? I promise you, yes, they grew up with you. Yes, I understand that they may support you to some extent, but guess what? I promise you, if you have supporters or somebody who really wants you to succeed, then that's the best friend. But guess what? I'm the best friend. I'm the best friend for you. I'm very sure Jesus Christ supports you as well. I'm very sure that every single day, learn how to go and understand that you want to grow. I mean, you want to succeed. I mean, you want to travel the world, but you need to increase your talents and skills right now and quickly. I mean, increase those talents and skills to be able to travel the world on your own. And then eventually, down the road, you find someone. I mean, you find someone who can lift you in ways of having kids or having a family or whatever, but at least you have a great legacy at that point, because you're doing your skills and you're doing your talents and you're doing your abilities, and just go and work on everything that you have now and just go and increase the skills, because money never makes you happy. I mean, words do. I mean, the more words you speak, the better for you, but you already have the words all day long. So make sure you understand that they can never give you the words. They can only give you pleasure. I mean, all they can give you is pleasure, and all they can give you is ass and fuck you. For fuck's sake, I mean, you never need that shit. I mean, what you need is to fucking talk words all day long and talk with yourself words all day long. And yes, you're by yourself, but they're by themselves too. I mean, they're alone too. I mean, they have to build their legacy too, just like you. I mean, yes, they're together. I mean, they're staying together with 50 people in their house. I mean, you're alone. I mean, you're alone, but you're building your legacy and you're having a great legacy, but they are giving each other time and they're having no legacy for that. I mean, what do you want? I mean, it's much better to be alone. Go the single way. Every single day, learn to understand that if you want something, then understand that if they reject you and if they never talk to you words, then never ever go to them. Never go to there. I mean, never go there. And why is it like that? I mean, why do they reject you? It's just the way it is. I mean, guess what? Why did you reject Jesus Christ? Rejection of Jesus Christ, there's a rejection. Listen, I'm never rejecting Jesus Christ. Although when they were rejecting Jesus Christ, mate, that's much more worse rejection than those people rejecting you today. Jesus Christ receives more rejection than you back then and in these times. I mean, Jesus Christ is the best kind of individual, and they put him on the cross to die, man. I mean, how about you? I mean, did they put you on the cross to die? I mean, wake up to yourself. You understand? I mean, make sure you understand that somebody else has already died in terms of being dying a worse death than you. And you're never dying. But somebody out there is in prison right now. And fucking they're in a cell. And they're in prison, man. With criminals. I mean, somebody out there has no food and drink to eat. I mean, somebody out there is so fucking fat that nobody wants to fucking marry them. I mean, somebody out there is fucking have this much big head. I mean, they have a fucking big head and they need a surgery, man. What you saying? I mean, for fuck's sake, man. I mean, somebody out there has breast cancer or fucking has no teeth. I promise you. And somebody out there has no fucking limbs, man. I mean, look at Nick Vujicic. I mean, look at these people, and I understand that this man has a fucking sexy woman and he's fucking her. But look at Nick Vujicic. I mean, look at these other people, man. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, look at Jesus Christ. I mean, is Jesus Christ fucking her? Listen. I mean, it's not about the pleasure. It's about words. I mean, speak more words. I mean, words is eternal life. I mean, if you understand words and you can motivate yourself with words all day long, then enjoy your life, man. I mean, you never need to be around those people that you grew up with. I mean, they're already with you in the planet. I mean, they're already with you. I mean, as you travel to Spain and they're in Australia, I mean, they're still with you online. I mean, you can still talk to them whenever you want. I mean, what's the big deal, man? I mean, just go your way. I mean, go somewhere else. I mean, I understand as soon as you go to that point of level where you get your DJing set or whatever you have and you start giving events around the world, actually, it happens quickly. I mean, just build up your talents now. Right now is what you need to do. And just go and test everything you have now into fruition. And just go and 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 go. Gosh, they're never helping you, man. Gosh, they're never helping you with your words. Gosh, that's your responsibility. Gosh, I just fucking understand. I have a nice and beautiful synonym party over here. And look at this. I'll show you the synonym party right here, man. I have a laptop here. I mean, synonyms, man. I use a laptop for this, man. I mean, look at the synonyms, man. And then I can go down. I can go down all the way. I can press the next page. But then as I read, I say faculty is flair. I say flair is peculiarity. And then I move the you see me? I move that cursor. When you see what the cursor is, man. I say reason is readiness, is quality, is property. I just connect 4 words together quickly. But guess what, bro? It's much more like that. You move the cursor with the laptop, and you're having a great time. You have to show people everything, and you have to be able to be ahead of the content for yourself, and just be able to go and grow yourself with words. I mean, you have to get stronger with words. And Jim Rohn said, and I asked Jesus Christ and Jim Rohn to see. I mean, Jesus Christ and Jim Rohn. I mean, I promise you. Jim Rohn says, hey, I mean, life never gets easier. I mean, you just get better. I mean, you have to increase those skills. I mean, you have to talk better. You have to talk. I mean, you have to talk more words every single day, and that's how you get better, and that's how you increase skills. I mean, the more you talk, the more you'll find ideas. I mean, the more you talk, I mean, the ideas are everywhere when you talk. But if nobody's talking around you, then you are dead. You'll never be dead. I mean, talk more. Or else my biological dad could sit in front of the television and talk to nobody for 12 hours, mate. I realized, but by the time he talks, in terms of by the time he watches that TV and sits in the television and does 12 hours of that, I am speaking 12 hours to you, man, instead. I'm never doing what they are doing. I'm doing what I am doing. I'm talking to you more. I'm talking to you every single day as much as I can. Because that way I understand I tackle life. I tackle life every single day. I'm focusing on a greater way. I'm focusing on making sure that I have more enough success all the time. By making sure now I have more enough every single day to succeed every single day and to go perform something of a miracle. Because I understand now I have over 7 hours of music as well to play around the world. I can make a 7-hour event around me anytime. I mean, so what's amazing about myself is every single day focusing on a greater way of life. And it's much more how I feel, and how I feel is a greater way of life every single day because I'm talking more every single day and I'm looking for those words. And as soon as I do some synonyms every single day, I get the exploration of mindset. I get the nice and beautiful way of being able to express myself in different words that I've never been able to do so before. And that's why I'm always never limiting myself. I'm never limiting myself in my potential every single day. I'm fucking doing my Instagram every single day to look better than you. I mean, I have to look better than you. I have to go do much more than you. I have to look much more career than you. I have to look better than you in every single fucking aspect of life. Because is it a competition with you? I'm pretty sure no. Pretty sure it's a competition with myself, mate. I just have to fucking do better than you and everybody. Pretty sure I'm competing with myself. I'm never competing with you. I mean, I'm competing to fucking be the best for myself, and that's it. I never do it for you, man. I never compete with you. I compete with myself, man. And I mean, understand? But when they're playing soccer, bro, they're never competing with other people, bro. They're competing with themselves to be the best player in the world. You know what I'm saying? But it's never about competing with other people. But it's about being the best in the world for yourself. And are you the man or the woman who's better now and kinder? I mean, do you believe it's kinder to have someone in your life that's helping you? Or is it kinder for you to help someone in your life? I mean, it's kinder for you to help someone in your life rather than having to fucking go and get other people to help you. And in a sense, to make sure you understand that what you want out of life is a better way, and you want to make sure you're speaking more words. I mean, I'm delaying gratification now all the time as much as I can. I'm speaking more words. I understand the words are fucking foundational. I mean, I understand words are foundational, and I understand that fucking how much the work there is in music production now. I mean, I have 1,000 EPs to go, man, and more. I mean, 1,000 EPs. I mean, 1,000 hours of music I have to make. I mean, whoa. I mean, how much work do you want to do? I mean, I have to do that. I have to go and fucking do 34 years of speaking content to you. Whoa. I mean, how do you do that, man? I mean, one day at fucking time, man. I mean, one fucking moment at a time. I mean, 34 years of fucking speaking to you, mate. I can do it. I can do more than that. But the thing is, every single day, I'm learning how to fucking persuade myself to just talk and talk and talk. I have nothing else to do other than fucking help people, man. I mean, that's it. I was a schizophrenic. I was diagnosing myself as a schizophrenic for other people, mate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, other people were fucking telling me that I was a schizophrenic, mate. I'm not a schizophrenic, and they said you may never heal. I mean, what? I fucking heal straight away. I heal straight. I never care about them. And they cut off the limb and they say that they can never work or walk again, and they fucking start walking again. I mean, they're fucking idiots, man. When Jesus Christ never tells you that you can never walk, regardless of what you do. When Jesus Christ says to Nick Vujicic that he can walk all the time in the woods. In the woods you can talk and you can walk wherever you want, and you can heal through the words. When he said, but what you need to do every single day is learn to understand yourself right now and how you can go and really, really enjoy yourself. But the amazing thing about life is be alone and start being alone more often than other people, than being with other people. I mean, start to understand yourself and how you're actually growing yourself right now. I understand that my reputation now is growing because People can see I'm doing live events around town. I'm just 28 years of age. I mean, I'm very young. But the thing is, every single day, I understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how to go and really, really be more. And that's why I'm understanding that these people who are superstars now, they're going in their separate ways, man. They're never coming to my events or anything unless they are somebody who really, really admire me. That's it. If they really admire me, or if you really admire me and that way, you can come to my events. But I never need you to come to me. I never need you guys to come to my events or even watch this video. I never need you to watch this video or watch to come in this video. I just go and speak, man. I just talk my own way. I talk my own way. I'm pretty sure plenty of people lie about me and they lie about who I am. I mean, they're liars. I mean, they believe I'm the individual who I was 5 years ago. I mean, tough luck. When they're talking about, they talk about me how I was 5 years ago, but that's who they are 5 years ago. They're talking about those people who they were 5 years ago, and that's who they are now. If you're talking about me and who I was 10 years ago, that's because you are saying about you that you want to be 5 years ago, right? Or 20 years ago. I just want to be I only. So never limit yourself with numbers. If they're talking about me and how I was 5 years ago, it's because they are the individual still who was 5 years ago. They're still the same people. They never changing, mate. I'm doing the same shit always. I never fucking do the same shit. I fucking never manipulate you either. I'm just the word I only. I'm learning how to grow myself quickly. I'm learning to fucking speak to you all day long, very quickly. And it's very easy to do seminars in front of people. And it's very easy to go and be a public speaker and be making events around town and be able to get the money and do what you need to do. Which is very easy to do it. It's very easy, but it's time. Time is everything. Time is everything, mate. Make sure you value your time, because that way you have everything, mate. Value the individual you are first. Love yourself and groom yourself. Make sure you look great as much as you can. Make sure you're showing yourself in front of the video, and other people can now see I'm just doing something greater than them. They can see other business. They can see our excitement in the middle of Voyage's life. And they can see someone right now who's actually doing something to help themselves to lift their legacy, man. So no matter what, I'm lifting my legacy regardless of anybody else. Regardless of how much money I make in this lifetime, I'm fucking all the way to the top. Nobody can stop me, man. Money never makes you a great legacy. Words do. The words you speak is the greatest way to make a great legacy. The faster you speak the words daily, the faster you have a great legacy. Money, you can give me $1 billion. It never makes me a great legacy. But I can give you 1 billion words. I can give you 1 billion words, and that makes me a great legacy. If you give me 1 billion words, then it makes you a great legacy. But $1 billion, no. If you give me $1 billion and say thank you, I thank you. That's it. Is that it? That's it. If you give me 1 billion words, then you say, Danny, see my next video, which is 1 hour. That's how I'll teach you something. I say, no, thank you. I come and watch you. I say 1 hour. Bro, that 1 hour video was excellent. But guess what, Danny? I teach confidence the next day. Come and see me again for 1 hour. I say, no, thank you very much. I come again. I watch you for 1 hour. I say, thank you very much for helping me. By the time you make fucking 1 billion videos, I say 1 billion thank yous to you. But if you give me $1 billion, I say I thank you one time and I fuck off. There's a big difference, yeah. When you give me $1 billion, I say I thank you. I'll just fuck off. I never talk to you again. You understand? I realize all that if you have all the words to give me, right, and you say, hey, I thank you. Guess what? It's much more how I value the words, mate. I value words. If you say, Danny, I'm giving 1 billion words to you, but you have to show up to my videos, mate, every single day if you want. I say, no worries, mate. I'll show up every single day to watch you. What do you have to give me? I'll give you disaster over there. Disaster, what? What's over there? Come into the video and you'll see. I'm speaking the disaster words over there. Guess what? That's the way. Speak the words. What the fuck is disaster over there, man? I see. So anyway, guys, I see the coronavirus over there is a disaster. But this is why I talk about the disaster of coronavirus. I mean, you guys must understand every single day to learn and grow. Fuck. Treasure, man. Understand? But anyway, I say thank you very much. 1 billion times I give you one thank you. I give you 1 billion times a thank you. Because you give me 1 billion hours of words. I give you 1 billion thank yous. But you give me $1 billion, I give you one thank you. You understand? Or should I say it? Or if you give me 1 billion hours of words, I give you 1 billion hours of thank yous. You understand? Because that's the way it is. Make sure I understand every single day, learn to value more words than money. Or should I see how they are? I see that no matter what, that she's gone with somebody else, but she's unaware of me. And she's unaware of how much I can give her money. She's unaware of how much words she can speak with me. Tough luck, man. Tough luck. The amazing thing about me now is I'm speaking more words quick. I have no time to waste. I'm never wasting time. I'm never wasting anything. I'm talking more words. I'm looking backwards and forwards and everything. Words, can look behind you and words can look diagonally, and words can look horizontally and landscapely. And words can look landscapely and everything. Words can look in the circle and also the stars over there. It can be at the sun over there. I'm at the sun. I'm swimming in the sun over there. And words can never kill you, man. But if you speak more words, then you have less violence. But those people who cause more violence speak less words in life. And they're unaware. Just make sure you never get yourself into violence in the first place. Raise your frequency so you never have to be in violence. Those people who have low frequencies are people who have violence to give. And they give, guess what? When you have to give violence, you give violence in words only, and never physical violence. Never give physical violence. You understand? I don't want to give you anything other than words. I just want to give you words, really. Words is everything. But the thing is, I understand that what's important is if you're giving overall, then it's the best thing. You understand? Every single day, learn how to go and function a better way for yourself, to understand that you deserve a greater life every single day, to make everything exciting and interesting for yourself. But now I understand how I'm speaking and public speaking now. I'm doing excellent. I'm doing excellent for myself, but they never recognize me. They never recognize me much. But I have to step up, and that's why. I make more events, I make more money. Eventually, down the road, I have more money. I have $1 million. You still never want to recognize me. Get lost. I make more money anyway. I never care about you. If you never want to recognize me in life, I never care about you. And somebody else will recognize me. Somebody else recognizes me anyway. I recognize me. I never need you to recognize me. I recognize myself already. I never need you to show me around. I show myself around already. I never need to have dinner with you. I have dinner with myself. I never need to have sex with you. I have sex in words with myself. You understand? That's the way, yeah. I'm never missing out on anything. I understand how it is to have a girlfriend and have to be in a loving relationship and in a marriage and have kids. It's all in the words. I understand how it is to have a sexy girlfriend. I understand how it is to go around the world traveling with a Ferrari and being a billionaire with a jet and having fucking real estate all around the world. What else is there, man? I understand how I feel about that. I understand all that because I have that already in my words. I understand how it is to have orgies around town and go into people's backyards and have sex all day long. I understand how it is. I've been there and done that. I've been everywhere with my words, man. I understand how it is to perform everything in terms of life with words. The thing is, every single day, that if you want to go and achieve anything else, what else do you want to achieve? I've been everywhere, mate. Where else is it to be, mate? Just in the words. Once you achieve everything, then what else can you achieve? Only more words. Only more words can you achieve, mate. Actually, there's nothing else to achieve. What do you achieve? Let's say you went around the world and you see fucking every area of life over here. Where else can you travel now? More words can you travel. More words can travel. That's what try to travel now with the words, because it's never about traveling the world, mate. It's about traveling through the words. It's about traveling through images of words. I mean, words is the thing of life. I mean, the thing of life and the secret of life, I'll tell you right now. If you went to every fucking country and every city and you were walking physically around the whole fucking world and you've seen the whole world in this life and you've seen every fucking image. I mean, what do you do when you see all the images of this world? When you see in Spain, when you see in Barcelona and all the images there. I mean, this is an image right now, but you've seen the whole fucking world's images everywhere. I mean, what else is there to do? I mean, tell me right now. Or should speak more words now? I mean, what else is there to do when you speak more words? Or should now there's everything to do. Or should now there's more to do when you speak more words. Or should images are limiting, man. Or should images are limiting. Or should words are never limiting though. Or should words can never limit you. Or should images in this lifetime are limiting. Or should the words are never limiting. Or should that this image is never limiting you. Or should no images can limit you. But listen to me. Or there's only so much images in this lifetime. But words, I mean, there's more words in this lifetime than the images you see. And there's more words in this lifetime than the images you see, bro. I mean, where is eternity? Bro, it's in the words. Bro, you follow the words right now. And go right now and speak words daily. Bro, it's much better for you to do so. And paint a picture for everybody to go and do that for themselves. Because that way they grow. And they grow the best they can every single day. And then you're focusing on having a better life for yourself. And you're making sure that no matter what, you're learning how to become a star is what you need to do. So what you do is focus on understanding that I'm just learning how to do something over here. I have to charge my content regardless. So what's amazing about my life is I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning how to go and do greater. I'm learning to make myself a star, to be brighter and better than everything in life. I have to make sure that no matter what I do, I'm learning. I'm learning how to go and evacuate all systems and make it all better. Roshi, what do you get when you have all the pleasures in the world? Roshi, shit all. Roshi, people who chase pleasure get shit all. Roshi, they get shit nothing. Roshi, I mean, if you chase food and drink, and if you fucking drink all this and drink water, and just fucking drink water, mate, and fucking drink, and keep drinking, and never stop drinking water, and fucking drink water, man. Yeah. Keep drinking and never stop drinking. I mean, keep drinking the water. I mean, fucking keep drinking, man. I mean, never stop drinking. Get food right now, man. Get fucking food right now, man. Let's fucking eat, man. Let's fucking eat and drink, man. I mean, get the fucking food and put the fucking food. And let me get pizza and get a fucking vegan pizza. I mean, fucking. I mean, it's fucking. It's been 5 hours since I've been eating. I mean, eat another 5 hours. I mean, fucking start drinking, man. Never fucking. I mean, start from. I mean, fucking again. I mean, start fucking. I mean, just drink again. I mean, fucking force yourself to even drink again. I mean, force yourself for fuck's sake. I mean, now, when you keep forcing yourself to drink and eat like this, woof. I mean, fucking 5,000 kilos you have on weight, and you look 5,000 kilos heavier, and you look that fat, man. I mean, you look fucking fat, mate. I mean, you look obese, mate. I mean, fucking drink more water. I mean, guess what? I mean, eventually, you fucking die, mate. And eventually, you fucking die from drinking so much water, mate. I mean, imagine just drinking water for 24 hours and doing nothing else. I mean, imagine just drinking water for 24 hours and doing nothing else. I mean, just drink for 24 hours, man. I mean, every fucking 24 hours, just drink water. Eventually, you pass away, man. And you fucking die. I mean, that never fucking gives you salvation. I mean, drinks and water and food. I mean, if you just keep eating food and drink and just never do nothing else, and just fucking eat food and drink. I mean, just fucking eat food and drink. I'm pretty sure there's no chance that you survive in this lifetime more than a week. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Food and drink kills you very quickly. I mean, that's why Jesus Christ says, delay food and drink. I mean, food and drink is never the way. I mean, Jesus Christ says, never eat by bread alone. But if we talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk for 24 hours and talk and talk and talk words and talk words and talk words and talk words, I mean, we'll never die. I mean, there's no chance to die. I mean, there's no chance to die speaking words all fucking day long. And all fucking day long. And that's fucking eternity, mate. I mean, just remember this video. I mean, food and drink is never the way, mate. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, that kills you. I mean, food and drink kills you. I mean, more words give you life. I mean, all I'm saying is speak more words than you food and drink. I mean, speak more words than eating food and drink. I mean, guess what? I mean, let's say masturbation. Whew. I mean, for fucking 24 hours of the day. I mean, for fucking 24 hours a day. When you sleep and you wake up and fucking straight to the fucking masturbation. I mean, all fucking day long. I mean, what the fuck is that, man? I mean, sooner or later you fucking die, mate, because you have to eat food and drink too. You have to eat food and drink too. I mean, no life, yeah? There's no fucking time for life when you're masturbating. I mean, for 24 hours, man. I mean, for 24 hours. I mean, just imagine yourself just masturbating, for fuck's sake. I mean, there's nothing, I mean, there's no time for anything else. I mean, imagine yourself just speaking words. I mean, there's time for everything now. I mean, imagine just speaking words all day long. I mean, there's time for everything now. I mean, there's time for everything and more life and everything. I mean, imagine sex with other people. I mean, fucking 24 hours sex, man. And then you fucking, when you wake up and you fucking run to the brothel. And all fucking day, fucking sex, man. And that's all you fucking think about. And you're just fucking having sex. And you call it, I want to have sex with you. I mean, fucking have sex with me. I'll give you 5,000 bucks. I mean, guess what? I'm very appreciative. All fucking day long. I mean, just fucking running for sex. But imagine just humping all fucking day long. I mean, it's time to eat some food and drink now, mate. I mean, have a rest, man. Try to eat some food and drink a bit, because you may die having sex, mate, without food and drink. I mean, if you never eat food and drink, then you die in this lifetime. I mean, calm down on the sex a bit. I mean, come and eat some food and drink. I mean, go have some sleep a bit, mate. I mean, stop fucking so much. I mean, fucking eat some food and drink and fucking sleep a bit. I mean, fucking rest a bit now. And that's it. I mean, is sex the way? I mean, is having fucking sex with other people the way? Or that's pleasure, yeah? I mean, sex with other people is pleasure. I mean, drinking water all fucking day long is pleasure, man. I mean, fucking food and drink and eating food and drink all day long is pleasure. And masturbating, and that's pleasure. I mean, alcohol. Oh, I mean, drink for 24 hours. And drink alcohol for 24 hours, mate. I mean, after 24 hours, I mean, no longer are you in this lifetime, mate. What do you say? And yeah. I mean, ice and meth and cocaine. I mean, ooh, there's 1 kilo of cocaine there. I mean, sniff it all, mate, as soon as possible, man. I mean, fucking get yourself another kilo of cocaine. I mean, fucking sniff the whole kilo, mate. I mean, heart attack, mate. Boom. And fucking gone, mate. And really quickly, mate. I mean, really quick. I mean, steroids. Oh. Inject it in your fucking vein, mate. Oh. Oh, bruh. Wow. I mean, hold on, mate. Get it up. We're gonna get more steroids, mate. Get more steroids. Oh. No. I'm gonna get more steroids, mate. Oh. I'm gonna get more steroids, mate. Oh. I'm gonna get more steroids now. I'm gonna get more steroids. I mean, never stop, man. Oh. Wait, I'm gonna get more steroids, mate. I'm gonna get more steroids. I mean, get more steroids, brother. It's always, I mean, the heart is gone, mate. Boom. I mean, heart attack, man. What is that? I mean, peak performance, huh? I mean, steroids, peak performance, huh? I mean, is that? I mean, yeah. Oh, I mean, I understand one guy over there. I mean, he fucking runs 48 hours, mate. I mean, I mean, he can run for 48 hours. And keep running, man. And never stop running. I have to eat, man. I mean, keep fucking running. I mean, no fucking eat. I mean, never fucking eat food and drink, man. I mean, keep fucking running, man. I have to sleep, man. I mean, no. I mean, keep running, man. I mean, keep fucking running. And the guy's fucking done, man. He fucking died, man. Or should he fucking gone from this world very quickly, man. Or should dehydration. There's no water in him anymore, man. He wants to run. I mean, the guy wants to run 50 hours a day. For fuck's sake. When you understand, I love it. When you exercise, like that's what happens, mate. I mean, that's what happens when you run for 50 hours of exercise, man. The guy wants to fucking run all the day long, man. But he thinks he's some fucking strong cunt, man. I'm better than that. Although he believes he's very strong. Oh, you run more, bro. You run for 7 days, man. No, man, never stop, man. Fucking keep running. Understand? That's how it is, yeah. I mean, guess what? I probably should never fucking overdo exercise either. Understand? I mean, never overdo it. Understand? If you overdo exercise, then dehydration happens real quickly. And then you collapse. And you faint and have a heart attack, man. Rush exercise can give you a heart attack. I'll rush you. Rush dehydration happens, then suddenly you just fucking collapse, mate. Understand? Guess what? The heart can never bear too much exercise. The heart can never bear it. I was doing that over there at the folkloric festival, and I was fucking dancing for 5 hours, man. And fucking competition, man, of people trying to win first place, and then dance for fucking 10 hours, man. And the last one standing wins. I was trying to do that, man. And after 5 hours, man, I fucking fell, man. I fell. I did start to faint, man. I mean, water and hydration, and the hospital came, the ambulance came to me in Canterville. And one woman's holding my back and rubbing my back and my head like this. I mean, I was fucking gone, man. I mean, too much sweat, too much fucking dehydration without water, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm lucky to be alive, man. Rush. In a sense, so anyway, that's exercise. And never do too much exercise either. Sleeping. No, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, bro. I just woke up. Alright, just go back to sleep. Never wake up, mate. Never wake up, mate. I have to eat, mate. I have to eat. I'm not sleeping. I mean, how about work? I mean, no work. I mean, just sleep, mate. And sooner or later, they fucking pass away and die, mate. They fucking die too. I mean, too much sleep can kill you, man. I mean, yeah. And too much sleep will fucking kill you too. What did I say? I mean, too much exercise can kill you. I mean, too much sleep can kill you. I mean, too much food and drink can kill you. I mean, too much fucking other people can kill you. I mean, too much masturbation can kill you. You understand? I mean, violence. Oh, I mean, violence is another one. I mean, we have enough. No. I mean, fucking fight. I mean, fight him. I mean, fucking. No. Get the fucking knife. I mean, get the knife. Fuck the police, man. No. Go kill the neighborhood. Kill the neighborhood. The guy. I mean, fucking, the guy has a shotgun, man. No. Fucking run at him. I mean, fucking causing violence. When you understand? When you go, boom. Oh. When the guy really fucking shooting you, I mean, the police is fucking chasing you everywhere, mate. The police is chasing you everywhere, mate. When you believe violence is the way. And so later, I mean, you may kill 1 or 2 or 3 people. I mean, Hitler I mean, the guy kills over 5 million people. You know what I'm saying? But they're chasing down, man. I mean, they're eventually chasing down as well. And they kill him and his wife. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, yeah? I mean, violence is never the way either. Otherwise, Russia's speeding car on the highway. Oh, man. Never slow down for the baby in front of you, man. I mean, just keep going, man. And never fucking slow down, man. I mean, never fucking slow down when you speed, man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I have to eat drink. I have to eat some food and drink at McDonald's or something. I don't eat food and drink at McDonald's, but guess what? I mean, I have to eat food and drink. No. I mean, speed the car, bro. We go speed, man. We go. I mean, never stop. I mean, never stop speeding, man. I mean, never stop speeding. I mean, have a food and drink. I mean, no. I mean, I have to sleep, man. No. And just speed the car all the way, man. I mean, guess what? I mean, guess what happens when the car fucking crashes, man? When you can be in coma, and you can die from this world. And you can kill somebody else. I mean, when you're speeding car, and when you're speeding in a car, then there's no time to eat food and drink, and there's no time to speed either. And listen to me. I mean, speed in the way of words, but when you're speeding in a car, then there's no time to either, let's say, do anything else other than speed the car. And I'm never speeding the car. But guess what? Just make sure I'm doing better than all that. I'm teaching you something. The thing is, listen to me. Those who speed the car too much, like this, and speed the car, and then, when they have no time to eat, and they have no time to sleep, and they have no time to do anything anymore. You understand? And you're speeding the car the way. Understand? And that's the way it is. And that's it. So I've already taught you some things in this video. I hope you learn from it. Understand? Russia all the words. Russia speak more words all day long. Russia now it's the way. Russia has time for everything now. Russia has time for everything when you speak with words. Understand? I mean, there's time for everything when you're talking words with people, and when you're talking words all day long. Russia now there's time for everything. Russia no trouble with you. Russia, you lift in consciousness the more you speak words. I mean, you're becoming more Jesus Christ when you speak more words. And you're becoming smarter when you speak more words. I'm doing better than all that. I'm never speeding. I'm never eating McDonald's. I'm never eating meat. I understand? I purposefully look to speak more words daily to you. And that way I'm getting smarter. I'm getting more confident. I'm making more money. I'm enjoying myself. I'm on video. I'm on video. I have a great legacy because I'm speaking more words. I mean, my life is happening. I mean, I'm making more music. I'm motivating myself. I have everything in terms of that. You understand? I mean, words is the way. I mean, words is the way forward. I mean, words is the best way. I mean, over 3 years ago, I was standing here in the room over here, and I was speaking some content over here in words. I was speaking some content here in words, and I made my first hour video. I said, oh, I feel good about that. But she never wants me. I mean, she never wants me back then. But unfortunately, she still never wants me. And she still never wants me even like this, man. I never need her. But the thing is, every single day, I learn to move away. Understand? I mean, guess what, Russia? I'm doing better now. But every single day, it's more words. Is what I'm saying. I'm saying more words, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 9 to 5 work. Oh, I mean, when you're working for other people, over there, the industrial age in terms of waitering and 9 to 5 work at a forklift driving, and there's also a security guard. Those people go there and work 9 to 5 at the office somewhere. And they have no business of their own. I mean, go work at 9 to 5, man. And go work. I mean, guess what? I mean, go work. But learn to speak more words. Learn to speak more words while you're talking about. I mean, speaking more words is better. And guess what, brushing at the 9 to 5, there is time to do everything. There's always time to do everything. But what you do even better at the 9 to 5 is find yourself doing a security guard, or find yourself doing a job like truck driving, or find yourself doing jobs where you are able to make more money while speaking more words on video and audio cameras and audio programs. So for myself, I can do a truck driver or a van driver or security guard and I can be talking more words while doing it. I mean, how? I mean, I get a night shift as a security guard, and guess what? I'm able to speak 12 hours of words to you every single day while at the job site, because they never watch me when I get the flashlight. I'm speaking more words to you. I mean, they never care. I mean, they just care for you to walk around at night like this. I mean, go talk on your phone all day long and talk audio programs while doing it. Or truck driving. You know, I mean, just put your audio program here and drive and drive and drive. And yeah, well, you guys can hear me, but guess what? I'm truck driving, and here I am fucking going to Melbourne and making sure that no matter what I'm doing better than all that, I make sure I understand that no matter what. Now I'm showing you something. I'm doing better than all that. And either way, you guys can hear me, and guess what? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm doing the best job. I'm just fucking talking to you on audio programs. I'm never going to Melbourne unless I have to. I'm never doing truck driving. Makes sense? But the thing is that you can. I mean, you can be doing truck driving and speaking to audio programs all fucking day long, and also van driving, and it's fucking interesting. I promise you. It's fucking interesting. But what's better is never do that, but do audio programs without the 9 to 5 job. I mean, try to do programs in audio programs all day long with yourself without going to 9 to 5 job. Because those people are working 9 to 5 job and working for 8 hours a day. I'm speaking 8 hours to you a day. I have no limits. I mean, 9 to 5 is a limit. I mean, the 9 to 5 job limits you. And why is that? Because that's a number, which is 9 to 5. I never limit you. I'm the word I. I'm the word I. I never force you to work a 9 to 5 job, but they limit you and they force you. I'm never forcing you to work there, but that's what they're doing. And they're going to 9 to 5 job while I'm increasing my legacy. I'm enjoying my life, man. I'm enjoying my life, but that's the thing, yeah? I'm ahead of the game. I'm ahead of them. I mean, that's it. I'm enjoying my life. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm looking for myself to do better. I'm never a security guard either. I'm a security guard for myself only, in my word I. I help myself to have more security in life. I mean, this is my security department, man. I mean, my biological dad's house here in Australia. I mean, this is my security. I mean, he's my security guard over there. I understand, but the thing is, I never have to work a 9 to 5 job. And yes, they're having sex, man. I mean, they're doing pornography. I mean, they're guys having sex with all these women, man. I mean, big deal. I mean, that guy has nothing. I mean, that guy can go nowhere. I mean, that guy can go nowhere. I mean, that guy can only go to have sex with women, man. So that guy has no ability for anything else. I mean, he going to woman to fuck all your daughters. I mean, he wants to fuck all your daughters. And that's it. He never cares about them, and he never wants to marry them either. And there you go. You call that a man? I mean, what? I mean, guess what, bro? It's more how you understand that. But your daughters may just want that. I mean, your daughters may want to just fuck, and that's it. Then they meet a man like this, and they fuck him, and then they fuck, and then no talking anymore with them two. Or they never talk again. When they fuck and never talk again. What a big deal. I'm better than that. Although, when you when you understand, it's much more about talking words than fucking. It's much more talking words than fucking. I mean, what did I say in this video? When a guy or woman fucking for 24 hours, man. I mean, no time for fucking food and drink, and no time for fucking sleep, man. And no time for anything else because they're fucking so much. And they become sex addicts and they need to fuck today. And they become addiction to fucking people. That's it. They have addiction to pleasure, to doing that. And if they never fuck for 3 weeks, they're fucking losing in life. So yeah. So Jesus Christ never fucking at all other people, physically, but he winning. But they never fucking for 3 weeks and they're losing for some reason. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's because of words, yeah? And because of words, I mean, Jesus Christ speak words, but they never speak words. I mean, follow Jesus Christ. And learn to actually speak words for yourself and learn to understand how to travel the world speaking words. Which there's nothing else to do, for sure. Russia, words is the way. Russia, words is eternal. Russia, that's why I read synonyms. Read synonyms. I read all these fucking nice and beautiful words around here. I speak them every single day. And make sure that no matter what, everybody can understand my English. I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm always learning how to go and pronunciate my words in better ways. I'm learning all these different architectures of words. I'm just speaking and speaking words all day long. And how do I make it? I make it through the words. I mean, the words shall set me free. And the truth shall set you free. But the truth is the word you say. And if you say more words, then you have more truth in your life. I love it. But if you want to become authentic, then speak more words. Or it's the best way to plan being a truthful person. It's the best way to be Jesus Christ. And it's the best way to be authentic. And it's the best way for everything. But I understand that anyway, that what's amazing about life, I understand that people are watching me. And people are understanding that Danny Milivojevic at least has a YouTube account. And at least he's online. And at least he's public speaking and traveling the world. And at least he has, I'm pretty sure, at least he has his own music. I mean, at least he's doing something to help himself. I understand that no matter what, I can feel people listen to my music and what I have in daily life. I can understand that, but I never need them at all. I'm just going and focusing on my life here. I'm focusing on making money while they are working a 9-to-5 job, man. The money I make is in the words. It's never out there somewhere. It's in the words. I'm making money already. I feel abundant already through the words I speak every single day. No amount of money can make me happy, but all the amount of words I can give can make me happy. No amount of words that you give me can make me happy. But what can make me happy is speaking the words of something better. Although, guess what? If you give me words of encouragement like Jesus Christ, now, does Jesus Christ's words make me happy? Yes. Definitely. The more you give me words, the more you can make me happy. Because Jesus Christ shows you the way through words, yeah? And Jesus Christ has to give you the words. Jesus Christ's words alone make me happy. Because why? Because there's something better than this world. And there's something of greater life that we can have. So I follow Jesus Christ's words and I have a greater life. If you never follow Jesus Christ, then you never have a greater life, mate. All the eternal soul of this world is in Jesus Christ's knowledge. It's the ultimate way of life. You have to learn that yourself. But many people never care about Danny Milivojevic because he's 28 years of age. Guess what? I never care about you either. I never care about you either, mate. But I'm here to give you anyway. I'm here to give you some content. But if you never show up in my video, I never show up for you. Well, I never care about you. I care about you when you come to me to give me something. Guess what? I ask for more money always. I care about you. I care about you overall. But I never want to fucking go to you to say, hey, look at my tape, man. Listen to my tape, man. I understand 50 Cent was going to people and saying, listen to my tape, man. Listen to my tape. I'll never be that guy, man. I'll never be that guy, man. I'm Jesus Christ. I'm Jesus Christ, but I'll never be going to you saying, listen to my tape, man. Listen to my tape, man. I'm never not. I never care if you listen to my tape or never listen to my tape. I never care about you. You know what I'm saying? How do I get that individual to get to my event? I'll go and put the business card on the car, and if it's him, very good luck. If it's him or her, when I place my business card on their car or under the door, I'll place my business card in the mailbox. If that's the person, excellent. But I never give it to you face to face like this. I say it's my business card. I never care about you, man. When you want my business card, I give it to you. When you have to ask me for my business card, I never ask you for my business card. I never ask to give you my business card. You can ask me for that. You understand? Guess what? It's much better for me that you ask me than for me to ask you. You understand? It's much better for me because I ask myself to give business cards elsewhere other than you. But you have to catch me in the moment to get my business card. That's how it is. That's how it is. I realize all that when I'm really focusing on helping myself to succeed and I'm going through life differently and I'm making sure my words are getting better and better, I'm speaking words all day long. I have nothing else to do other than speak more words. Now, what I've done in the previous month, other people need to do it in 1 year. I understand that. What I've done in the previous 1 month of audio content, others have to do that in 1 year and also 10 years. You understand? Guess what? I'm doing better than that. I'm making sure that you understand that what's important for me now is making sure I'm learning. I'm learning how to grow. I'm learning the persuasional words. I'm learning how other people find me attractive. I understand that those people at bona fides find me attractive. And they want me more than just talking words. You understand? I promise you. Because they have limits. They have limits. And those people who want me more than pleasure are the ones who deserve me. They're the ones who deserve me because they're the ones who look for me, my words. They never want my pleasure. They want my words. You understand? I see people who want me pleasure. They never want my words. They never care about me really, or they care to have sex with me. And that's it. As soon as the sex is done, they never care about you. When they'll objectify you. They say, oh, he's very attractive. They fuck you, and then they say, nah. They have no words to give you. But if you have a woman or man who fucks you and then says, I love you, I want to be with you, that's different. That's true for you. I mean, that's more. When you have words to encourage them with as well. Other people just want to fuck and they say, oh, you're attractive, baby, and blah, 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 and nah, I've something better than you now. Understand? I mean, the guy fucking achieves the whole and never wants her again. And that's it. And the guy has no words to give him. That guy has no words to give her or him. That woman has no words to give them either. They just want to fuck and that's it. I understand how they're going throughout life. I can see she is trying to get the words, mate. They're trying to get the words, I understand. They're all trying to get the words, but other people trying to get pleasure. I can go through a list of people all the time. And I can show you exactly of all these different people and what they have in life. I can see. But the thing is, I just mind my own business. I promise you, every single day, I'm learning how to understand something. I understand, for example, Kim Kardashian. I understand she goes for words, man. She goes for words. I mean, she's never really into that pleasure much. You understand? But you must understand always to grow yourself differently and to make sure that you're lifting people all the time. You're making sure that no matter what, that you're doing better. And you're making sure that you're doing better in everything you do, because I know the word I only. I make sure every single day that my life is moving forward because it's regardless of you that I do better. I make sure every single day that if you're doing something to improve yourself every single day, then you have to have a nice and beautiful time with yourself always. I mean, look into your room and see the nice and beautiful tiny edges of your life over here. And what's the smallest particle in here? Which is the word I. Which is the word I always. I mean, every single day out there, I mean, the smallest particle out there is a word I. Out there though, I can see in this nice and beautiful room over there, it's more how I feel. It has to be some kind of further distance over there, in some corner over there, that one there. I can see it's the most beautiful aspect of life over there. You understand? I mean, anything that's furthest away from you, that is a tip point of life, is the best way to understand life. I can say that little corner over there has a tip point over there, and what's closer or else. And that one there is further, mate. That's the furthest tip point over there. I can see it. Understand? And the smallest detail in my room right now, the smallest detail in my room is that fucking tip, mate. That's a tip, and a tip, and that's the smallest detail in my room right now. Understand? I mean, overall, what's the fucking smallest detail in my room? Overall. And the smallest detail in my room, I mean, what is overall the small? I mean, that's out there somewhere. I mean, that is the smallest detail out there. But what's the smallest tip in terms of the smallest detail in the whole fucking room here? And it's the word I. I mean, the word I, if I love you. I mean, you have to live in the word I. And that's the smallest detail you can ever have in life. Understand? I mean, if you look at yourself right now, I mean, if you understand how to do graphics design, if you understand anything about life, then what is the smallest detail about life right now? I mean the word I, man. I mean the word I is just, I mean the word I. And the word I is the smallest way to understand that anything that's really, really closer to you right now is the word I right now. And the word I is the closest to you. I mean, you just have to say I. And that's the closest way, yeah? And that's the closest way to success. I mean, if you can say I more, then you have more life. I more. I, everything. I love you. I begins with I and ends with I. In a sense, so every single day I focus on understanding that what you need to do every single day is understand how you need to go and grow yourself. And understand that no matter what, I can speak into people's lives. I can speak into people's lives, but guess what? I'd rather be with myself. I'd rather be with myself because they never satisfy me and they never find me attractive much. And they never find me something to be much more. Because why? I realize I'm someone far more than them. I can say straight away, I can feel how I'm nicely beautiful. I'm saying that woman wants me more for pleasure than for eternity, mate. I can see it. Because I focus upon understanding that it's more how I feel. I say every single day that when I focus on something much greater, I can see straight away how I feel. I feel greater. I feel every single day how other people find me attractive to some degree in terms of pleasure. And I said, so what I do is I move on. Although the ones that find you attractive in an eternal way are much more attracted toward you, they're much more with you than the ones who are in pleasure with you. And the ones that want you eternity, those are words, are much more for you than the ones who are more about pleasure for you. Understand? Because the ones who are much more pleasure about you, the ones who want to have sex with you to fuck you off. And they don't want much from you in life. I mean, they can find pleasure from a bigger individual or someone more stronger or someone, let's say, that's more like somebody else other than you in life. Unfortunately, the strongest thing about life is what? It's the word I. It's speaking the words. That's the best way. Or should I find some fucking guy like this more attractive than something like this, for example? I mean, guess what? When they find somebody who's much more attractive than myself here, because I understand that they have much more six pack and much more muscles than me. I mean, why? Because they go for them for the pleasure. And they go for the pleasure here. I mean, they believe that man or that person can give more pleasure to them than me because of the muscles. You understand? But they're never going for the words for those people. When they're going for the pleasure. I mean, guess what, Roshi? That's why I understand that I felt suffering here. I felt suffering because I didn't want them to come for me for pleasure. I mean, but they chose another guy for pleasure. I'm very confident. I can show you my actual skin and everything about my life. I'll show you. I'm very confident about my life. I mean, there's plenty of guys out there who have better fucking ways of life in terms of how they look, in terms of body. Look. I mean, look at me, man. Do you see this? I mean, what? I mean, come on, man. I mean, come on. But guess what? I lost 47 kilos. But guess what? I'm never feeling shame about this. I mean, I have to cut this off, man. And that's fucking from the 47 kilos. That's from the 47 kilos of weight I had before. And that's excess skin, man. That's fucking excess, man. I have to cut this off. I have to cut it off. I have to fucking have a circumcision here. In a way that I have to fucking cut the skin off, man. I have to have an operation. I mean, when you say ugly, I mean, look. I was 47 ugly, mate. I'm never ugly, mate. I was 47 kilos heavier than this, man. I mean, is it worthy for me to have a six-pack now? I mean, shall I have a six-pack when I have fucking this on? I mean, shall I have a six-pack? I have to get an operation, man. I have to fucking get an operation. I stand up and look at me. I stand up and look at me now. I look much better, yeah? But you can see it. You understand? I'm fucking still strong. Let's fucking run, man. I mean, you understand? I fucking... I'm I fucking fight really quickly, man. I fight really quickly, but the thing is, I'm very quick about notions of life. Whereas my voice may go downhill, but my voice never goes downhill overall. Whereas if you talk too much, you may break your voice. And if you break your voice, then your voice may never come out eventually. And then guess what happens? Then you have to be silent a bit. You have to then be silent for a bit of time for your voice to heal its voice box, for you to be able to speak more. So it's been already 3 weeks since that day where my voice was breaking up. But now it's doing better. I'm not ashamed to show my body. I was 47 kilos heavier than this. I'm happy to show my skin, man. I'll show you. I'm sexy, man. I'm sexy. I mean, I can show you my hair. I mean, there's no shame about this, man. I feel great. I feel great. Understand? I feel great. Well, I'm a vegan. I understand? I mean, other guy, that guy who has a fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger muscle, actually, he is yet to fucking public speak in front of a crowd. I can public speak in front of a crowd. I have more money than him. I have more attractiveness than him. Actually, he has bigger muscles. I have more words than him. I'm more attractive than him regardless. I have more muscles than him in life. I have more muscles than him. Actually, he may have this much muscle, and this much, I still have bigger muscles than him. Actually, what? Actually, yeah, I have bigger muscles than him. I have greater six-pack than all the world. I have greater six-packs. I have greater six-packs than all the world, mate. I promise you. Actually, that's six-pack. Actually, yeah. Actually, I mean, what do you believe? I mean, yeah. I mean, guess what? Actually, I'm never lying. I'm never lying. I mean, that's Jesus Christ, and I mean, Jesus Christ tells you that this is six-pack, mate. Actually, although Jesus Christ says, yeah. Actually, this is a six-pack, mate. I mean, ask Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ will tell you, and Jesus Christ says that this is a six-pack, mate. You understand? Rosh? I mean, how is that possible? I mean, yes. I mean, watch. You go and ask Jesus Christ. I mean, guess what? I have nothing to shame myself about. I mean, women say, yuck, oof. It's a big deal. I was more yuck before. I was more yuck before. I'm better than ever now. But I never need that. I'm pretty sure if I go through this lifetime and no woman wants me, then guess what happens? I'm blissful. I have the best time, regardless. I can overcome them in their attitude. I can overcome everything in life. I'm not sure, although guess what? Pretty sure everybody wants to have me around. Pretty sure everybody wants to have me around over time. I'm pretty sure. And if you don't, I mean, guess what? I never need you in my life. I speak words over all. I speak words over everything. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen in a lifetime for me? Actually, somebody comes and kills me. That's the worst thing. I mean, what's the second worst thing that can happen? I mean, for fuck's sake, man, that's it. I mean, there's no other fucking thing that's worse for me than somebody comes and kills me. Actually, nothing else. Nothing else. Actually, now, nobody can kill me. Actually, nobody can kill me. And now, what's the worst thing that can happen? Actually, I have no other way to say it. But there's nothing else that really is the worst thing for me anymore. But there's nothing worse in life for me anymore. I only have the best life now. You understand? I'm lifting myself. I'm lifting myself anyway. There's nothing that the worst thing can happen for me. But I have my word eye. And if you try to kill me, I still have my word eye. But that's life, yeah? But the best thing that you can do now is focus on helping yourself succeed. And that's it. And the best thing you can do now is just help yourself to succeed and focus on doing a greater life for yourself. And go eat and go enjoy life every single day. And focus on understanding that you have a great time for yourself so you can do better. And that's all you can do. And focus on doing something better and go and enjoy your life.